What's up, everyone? I just wanted to bring you some new information about the update that's coming out this month, and it won't be for a couple weeks, but they are adding in a 6th hero base, which is going to change a lot of things in this game, and we'll talk about that more later on. But let's go over the notes for the update, and you're going to have 4 of each of these: gold mines, gold vaults, mana mills, mana vaults, and army camps. 4 of each of those, all capped at level 16, that's a lot. If you're like me, you don't meet this requirement right now, so you're going to have to work on that, which I'm probably going to wait for the official announcement for our server, and then I'll get to work on that. But it's mainly for people who, I guess, played the game how it was meant to be played, and, didn't keep super low might so they can just raid everybody. Also, World Chat is back, mainly to add friends and guild recruitment. Now, this leads me to believe that it's not going to be like the old World Chat. It's going to be very limited on what you can say. You're not just going to be able to post, say whatever you want in the World Chat. So we'll see what happens with that. They're also increasing tower garrison level to 7. So it's at 5 right now. So the players who have really high heroes are going to be able to jump that up to all the way up to 7, which is pretty crazy. So we're just going to have to see how that goes. Paladin cooldown timing bug. I'm not 100% sure of what they mean by that, but hopefully it takes the cooldown off of the Paladin, because it's kind of annoying. When his energy fills up, he will not proc again, and his shield will not go up. And it doesn't list anything in the description of the skill, so we'll see what happens with that. Also, your hero altar, you're going to be able to extend your slots to 60. It's at 50 right now, so all the way up to 60, giving you 10 extra spaces for heroes. That's going to make people inflate their might more. I don't disagree with this at all. I'm actually kind of glad, because I could definitely use the extra 10 spots for when I'm rolling and stuff like that. So that's not a big deal to me. It's whatever, Add-on, you can search specific page in ranking user interface, which means you can basically search a page. So if your friend tells you, I'm on page 100, you can just go ahead and go right to 100 without having to click through everything. So that's good. I'm sure a lot of people are going to like that. More rewards for players when they buy gems. Now, may include honor badges or heroes such as Pumpkin Duke and Cupid. I don't know about that, considering that there are tons of people who spent hundreds of dollars to roll a Pumpkin Duke, to roll a Cupid, me being one of them. I have a video on my channel of where I spent, I think it was $350 to get Cupid on Valentine's Day. So I don't know, man. I don't know if I agree with that. We're just going to have to see exactly what they mean by that later on. And as it says right here, details still need to wait for official announcement. Alright, so that's pretty much the speculation of what the update's going to be, and that information comes from this link here, which is in Chinese, and I went ahead and went to Google Translate. I copied the whole thing, the whole post into here, and you can go ahead and read through this. The wording is off, obviously, because it's not worded correctly as we would really understand it in our language. So the post I just read actually goes over this pretty well, because I took the time to go ahead and read through all of this, and it pretty much says the same thing, just in better wording. So if you want to go ahead and do that yourself and take the time to read all this, be my guest. And as far as the 6th hero base, this is going to change. Think about this. There's many aspects of the game. We'll take boss fights, for instance. Are we going to be able to use 6 heroes in a boss fight? Because that's, pretty much the only players who are going to be able to get this are higher, leveled up in the game already. And those are mostly the people who can last a long time in perma-stun the boss, stuff like that. So I don't know if that's going to be implemented in the boss fights. I don't know if it's going to be implemented into the arena. Here be monsters. We just don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see till they announce it or tell us more information. But I'm very curious to see what they're going to do, especially with arena. Having 6 heroes in arena, I don't know how that's just going to change a lot. Having a 6 hero base though, I am excited about that. Why? Because there are so many new heroes these days that it's hard to pick what 5 are going to help you the most. And, you know, with the 6 hero base, you're going to be able to focus more on 6 heroes pretty much instead of leveling up tons of heroes. But I don't know, I'm kind of excited about it. It's going to change the game, and guess what? Change is always good. If the game stayed the same the whole time you played it, you're going to get bored. There's no new updates, no new heroes, no updates like this where they add a 6 hero base. It's going to get really boring. So look, it's changed, but don't get too mad about it. If you don't meet these requirements, then guess what? You're going to have a new goal in the game. Your new goal is going to be working on all of this, you know, upgrading all of this to be able to obtain the 6 hero base. And that's going to keep you busy. It's going to keep you interested in the game. At least for me it is. And it should for other people too. So I don't think this is a bad thing. Now this is going to give you something to work towards, which is always good. That's always, you know, if there's no goal ahead of you, then what's the point of even doing it? You know what I mean? If there's no end game, if there's no goal, you don't have any goals, then it's pointless pretty much. So there you go. If you're getting bored with the game, now you got something to do. Start upgrading these and work towards that 6 hero base. World Chat, I'm glad they're bringing World Chat back, mainly for guild recruitment. I mean, it's really hard for new guilds, especially that are just starting up, to find the members to recruit. This is really hard. You can post on the forums, but from past experience, you don't yield that many members from posts, and there's tons of guilds posting. So that's not, you know, a lot of people that play this game don't even go to the forums. They could care less about the forums. Couldn't care less. So I think that's good. I really hope that they don't let it get out of hand again, which we're going to have to wait and see. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this one, guys. Thanks as always for watching. If you're not subscribed, just take a couple seconds to sub. It'll really help me out. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I'll see you guys in the next video. I should have some more coming out today. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys later. Take care.